Hello, children. Welcome to my home, and thank you for letting me spend a few minutes reading your story to you in your homes. I hope you are making the most of your time at home, having lots of fun, and also remembering to do some learning too. There's lots out there for you to do. It's very quiet in school. We do miss you, all of us. It's not quite the same, but hopefully a few more weeks down the line we'll get you back in and we can carry on. Okay, so my story to you today is Little Red Riding Hood. As you can see, I have my trusty prop with me, so I shall put my hood up for special effect. Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She always wore a bright red cloak with a bright red hood. "I love my cloak," said Little Red Riding Hood. She lived with her mother in a cottage on the edge of some deep, dark woods. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother gave her a pot of Brussels sprout soup. "Take this to your grandmother on the other side of the woods," she said. "But remember the rules of the woods. 1. Don't talk to wolves. 2. Stay on the path." "I promise," said Little Red Riding Hood, and off she went. Skippity, skippity, skip, skippity, skippity, skip. "Oh, what a lovely day," said Little Red Riding Hood. "Good morning, Little Red Riding Hood," called the woodcutter. "Good morning, woodcutter," called Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood walked deeper and deeper into the deep, dark woods. It grew darker and darker. So Little Red Riding Hood didn't see the wolf waiting for her on the path, and the wolf didn't see Little Red Riding Hood waiting for her either. Little Red Riding Hood stumbled straight onto the wolf. "Ow! Ah! Ooh! What are you doing in the middle of the path?" asked Little Red Riding Hood. "I nearly spilt my grandmother's Brussels sprout soup." "Sprouts! Yuck! Wolves only eat juicy red meat." Little Red Riding Hood had forgotten the rule: don't talk to wolves. The wolf was just about to gobble up Little Red Riding Hood when he had a brilliant idea. "I'll eat Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother." "And where does dear Granny live?" asked the wolf. "In the cottage on the other side of the woods." "Oops," said Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf raced to the cottage and knocked on the door. "Come in," said Grandmother. The wolf leapt into the room and gobbled up Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother in 2 seconds flat. 1, 2. Bony, but not too bad. Then he pulled on a cap, jumped into bed, and waited for Little Red Riding Hood. Soon there was a knock at the door. "Come in, come in," snarled the wolf as softly as he could. Little Red Riding Hood looked at her grandmother, and then looked again. "Oh, Granny, what big ears you have!" "All the better to hear you with." "Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have!" "All the better to see you." "Oh, Granny, but what big teeth you have!" In one bound, the wolf was out of bed, gobbling up Little Red Riding Hood. "Delicious," he said. Then he fell straight asleep. As he slept, he snored very loudly. "What's going on here?" wondered the woodcutter as he walked past. "He's eaten that poor old woman," realized the woodcutter. He picked up some scissors. He snipped open the wolf's tummy. Snip, 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 snip. Out popped Grandmother, and out popped Little Red Riding Hood. Quick as a flash, Little Red Riding Hood picked some stones and put them into the wolf's tummy. When the wolf woke up, he tried to sneak out the door. Rustle, 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 rattle, but the stones rattled and rattled inside him. "Now everyone can hear me coming," cried the wolf. "I'll never catch anyone." "Exactly," said Little Red Riding Hood. "You'll just have to eat vegetables instead." The wolf was never able to eat another person. Huh, Brussels sprout soup, yuck. As for Little Red Riding Hood, she never ever talked to a wolf again. The end. Okay, that's my first story done. I'm sure I will be back for another instalment. In the meantime, please enjoy your weekend. Don't forget to do that learning, and we will catch up with you again soon. Bye bye from me and Inky.